What is up, and welcome back to another quarantine episode. This kind of wraps up all, 5 episodes and 5 different shoes that, I got in just a recent span of, a week, maybe a week and a half. This particular shoe I have been wanting maybe 2-3 years now. They've released a couple times, or re-released a couple times. Never been able to get these. Resale on these just goes back and forth. I think at one point they're at 1,000. They went to 800 around retail. So I mean, it's so crazy how much they just bounce around. And when I got these, I was actually kind of freaked out because it was kind of a weird situation. So the story behind me getting these are kind of weird. So I actually bought the Yeezy Miss, I was in the Adidas raffle, and then maybe like 20 minutes later, I got an email saying Yeezy's like re-released or something, or restock. So I clicked on it, went to the app, and they just happened to be the Yeezy 700 Waverunners that I've been eyeing for a while. Now, obviously, I think maybe about 6 months ago, Yeezy did a huge drop along with Yeezy Supply, or Adidas and a Yeezy Supply, kind of back and forth of a bunch of new stuff or old stuff, and then some new stuff. But this one was kind of weird. At first I was like, is this real? Like, it was like pending for a while, so I didn't really know what was going on. But you know what? 2 days later, they showed up right here. So just add to the collection. So let's get into the review. I'm not going to talk about the box. Obviously, you guys know I love the Yeezy boxes, and I love how they just come out so smooth and it's nice. Let's get in the shoe. And I know this has been reviewed a million times, but again, this is the first time I actually have it for myself. So I'm just going to do a normal review. Now, out of 700s, I do like the 700 shoes. Again, at a glance, I mean, they don't really look like a normal Adidas shoe or even a Yeezy shoe. But the 700s in general, I mean, they have that dad shoe, which I guess is, getting pretty hyped up again. But I mean, overall, it's just a good silhouette. The colorways I think they choose for these are good. And, this is obviously my favorite colorway that they've done. But again, it's just been hard for me to actually get these, and I finally got them for retail, so I'm stoked. I posted this on my Instagram, and all my friends were asking, hey, can I get these? I want these. But I've been waiting, several years for these, so these are now mine. So the first thing I had no clue was that right here actually has an Adidas like stripe, like reflective. I didn't even know that until I literally just put these on my chair, went outside, and I came back in, and the way the sun was hitting it, I mean, maybe I knew about this a couple years ago. I just don't remember it now. But yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of cool. So I haven't tried these on yet, but I heard these are comfy. You obviously have the boost all around the shoe, which again is pretty common with most of Yeezys. So I'm gonna say that these are probably gonna be super comfy. These look pretty wide. I do have a wide foot. I'm assuming Kanye West also has a wide foot as well, because most of the Adidas that I had back in the day, or even fairly recent, up until maybe a couple years, they never fit me correctly, because Nikes usually fit me pretty good because they they help me with my wide foot and my arc. Yeah, I mean, just looking at the silhouette, I mean, these look huge, or wide. So I'm assuming Kanye has a wide foot as well. Getting into these colors, I mean, the way they have the greens, the blue, the orange, the black, the grays, even the highlighter, yellow, I think they all flow pretty well. I mean, I like the orange, which I know they've used several times on the 700s. You got the nice little hint of the blue, which looks pretty good. I mean, it's just, I think that's the only blue that's on here, yeah. Then you obviously have your 2 green on the side, and then you have these yellow laces. And I think overall, all these colors, they just go together so well. And again, this is why this is my favorite 700 out of all the colorways. The laces are cool too. I mean, I think if they went with the orange, I think it would have been nice. But I mean, the yellow is pretty cool. Again, most Yeezys don't come with the extra laces, so I mean, that's fine. Overall, material-wise, I mean, it's all rubber-ish material. So I think overall, like, this is going to be fine. You might scuff it a little bit, but I think material-wise, it's going to be pretty good. You're going to see it's going to be pretty durable. Even the suede, I have seen people, crease them kind of bad, and the suede, the gray suede in the front might get, kind of discolored a little bit. But I think overall, these are going to last you quite some time. And if you like this one, obviously get the other 700s. The one thing I'm gonna say that I don't like about this is the retail pricing is just so expensive on these. I mean, I think these, after being shipped from Adidas, these came out to like $330 or $323 or something. Which again, I think these are extremely high, because if you just looked at the shoe and this had no, like, this wasn't associated with Kanye West, I mean, I would probably only pay like $80, $90 for these. But obviously, because it has that Kanye West, attachment, everyone is, paying an arm and a leg for these. But, that's just how the shoe biz is. And, yeah, it is what it is. But I think they're definitely overpriced. They should be lower, but, whatever. I think this is on purpose, but there's, like, little bumps. I didn't even notice that. I don't think I've ever seen that, but there's, like, little bumps on the inside, because it has on this shoe, kind of all around, like, the orange thing, which I don't know if that was designed like that, or these just like came out of the mold like that. It's a little weird, but whatever. I think overall, again, like, these are good shoes. Out of the Yeezys that I own, this is probably like my favorite one. I like these when they first came out. I think the colorways are good. Again, would I pay retail for these again? No. Would I pay resale? Absolutely not. But I think overall, like, these are going to be a nice shoe. They're an everyday shoe. And these are going to, if you want the dad shoe, but you also want to be semi-hip, these are them. All right, guys. Well, stay safe and see you next time.